Alright guys, welcome back again. I actually wanted to come in today with a little bit of an interview tip actually for a lot of people. And I've heard it a lot in the past, and obviously I've done it myself as well. But particularly when you're asked about some of the projects that you've worked on or something technical, sometimes when we talk about it, we talk about it from a we, right? You might be working with someone, so you might be like, oh, we did this or we did that. And ultimately, a lot of interviewers don't like hearing that, right? They want to know what specifically you've done. So if there's anything that you think that you've done or you put on your CV, that's really, really important, right? Make sure that in an interview when you're asked about it, or maybe you want to elaborate on something that you've worked on, talk from an I perspective. And I don't mean that you need to make something up that you've done that you haven't done, right? There will be contributions that you've done, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't be working as a developer. All right, so make sure that you have like a list of those that you've done yourself, any particular like feature that you built, anything amazing that you've done, or you've improved like performance by X amount, right? Explain how you've done that, right? Just talk from the I perspective and not from the we, because then it becomes very difficult to tell what was your role. And sometimes our role could be nothing, like I was saying in a couple of videos, right? Particularly like if you're like taking credit for other people's work, right? So yeah, make sure that you have those written down, and that'll get you a long way. I know the market's tough right now, so hopefully things improve soon, right? But definitely try and build that in, because that will help, and I think hopefully that can land you some more roles. Yeah, good luck.